Hey everybody, Sendrith back, and this time on a new character that I haven't shown you, but I played a long time ago and I just got back on him for the first time in a long time. I did an Iksar, as you can see, or not Iksar, I'm sorry. Is this an Iksar? Yeah, it is an Iksar actually. I did an Iksar Necro. Uh-oh, he just resisted my poison bolts. And I haven't played him in ages, so I don't even know. He resisted it again. Oh, this is wonderful. Gotta love being a Necro. I haven't played him in ages, so I'm trying to get the hang of it again. But I thought it'd be fun to make a few videos of this guy. Necros are fun. At least I think they are. It said the skeleton was poisoned, but I don't see the poison bolt wore off. Well, my pet is kicking his butt, so whatever. Maybe I'll get in there and take a couple hits just to so the pet doesn't have to regen. So I'm over here in the Field of Bone, and I'm over in a section of the Field of Bone that's better for my level, because this guy's level 5. Well, there, I'm getting my butt kicked a little bit. I'm trying to figure out where my spells are. I've got a Clinging Darkness I could use. There's my life tap. Okay, let's hit him with a life tap. Get our life back. Boom. Alright. And I'm not seeing an XP percentage on this UI. I got the Duxa standalone UI, just installed it again, which I thought I was using before, but pretty sure I saw a percentage on the XP before, but maybe not. But I think that was a good jump. We are on P99 Red, so we should be getting good XP from the bonus of Red. Lots of reds that will attack me on sight over on this part of the Field of Bone, but there's a couple of yellows and whites. Like, that was a white skeleton. So, just thought it'd be fun to play some Necro tonight. Just kind of feeling it. I've been playing Marrow a lot, and I killed a lot of halflings. Got about 450 plat and about 35% of my level. So just plugging along there on him. But felt like mixing it up tonight. Where can I get another mob that won't kill me? Playing it dangerous, as you can see. Everything around me is red. We just happen to find one white amongst them. Now this spider is yellow. There we go, there's a white wolf. So let's hit him with a poison bolt. Even though we're kind of low mana, the pet seems to be able to take stuff because the pet is a white con to me as well. Oh no, this isn't good. This is not good at all. Pet's dead. We're dead. We're probably dead anyway. We're gonna try to make a run for it. I think I know where I'm going. The cool thing about P99 that doesn't seem to work as well in Corm is the Strafe running. Does seem to keep you out of range of mobs that would otherwise be hitting you. Looks like I'm gonna have to find a different area of Field of Bone to hunt in. I think I am. Yes, I am heading the right way back. I should try to dodge some of these mobs, but I can't, deviate too much from a straight line because the guys chasing me will catch up to me. So the spells we got are Clinging Darkness, which is our snare / dot. We've got Poison Bolt, which is a dot as well. I'm not sure how much damage it's doing per tick. I should probably look that up. So I know it shows me the initial damage, but I'm not seeing the window where it shows me the tick damage. It's possible I'm just not close enough, or I'm not paying enough attention. Maybe it's there. So here we are. We're making it back to the guards. And I'm not even going to look behind me because I don't want to die. Just want to get to this guard here. What really sucks is it took me 3 casts at the pet to get that max level pet that I just lost. So we're going to have to collect some bone chips probably. I looked in my inventory and I saw I had a ton of spider silk, and I have vague memories of killing a bunch of spiders recently. So I think now they're pretty much too low for us, but Oh, he got up to us and wow, look at him crush us. He hits us for 35 points of damage, like right away. Wow. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna play this character, to be honest. I mean, this is rough, man. But this is the Field of Bone. At least I didn't die. Alright. Let's see if we got lucky. We did. We got a max level pet first try. So I've got a med up, and then also I'm going to check out the wiki and figure out where it is I should be going. I might even recalibrate my NParse so it's functioning with P99. Right now it's still calibrated to, what's it called? Quorum. Okay, I checked out the wiki, and it recommends that I move into the crater and try to find a group. Now, there's no groups here on P99 Red, as you can imagine. So, it's not really giving me an option for soloing. It's not the wiki, actually. It's a guide on almersguides.com. Let me see. Once you get to about level, you want to move into the purple circle area, marked with a 2 on this map. Staying around the walls of this field until you're at least level 8, at which point you can slowly work your way north little by little. So we are going to check out the southern portion of the crater in the middle of Field of Bone. Anyone who's been here probably knows what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about because I have leveled an Iksar Monk on P99 Blue. So I am somewhat familiar with the zone, but I kind of forgot the level ranges and stuff, you know. But I'm getting the hang of it again. I should have put this silk that I got a bunch of silk and stuff. I don't even know what all I got. A bunch of quest items and things. I guess I was questing killing pups for their fur, killing scorpions for their stingers. All of which can be turned in. So let me see if nope, didn't aggro anything yet. So here we are working our way towards the crater. Hopefully we're not going to have to stop and fight, but even if we do, we're relatively strong in comparison to these mobs, and we could use the bone chips, so feel free to attack me if you really want to, decaying skeletons. Just keeping an eye out for the occasional mob that might be a higher level. Sometimes there's some skeletons walking around here that will rip you apart, such as the militia skeleton right there. But we're going to send in the pet because he's white, so this is actually a perfect kill for us. We're going to let the pet get some aggro and then hit him with a poison bolt, which was successful. We can sit and med up. Now if I really want to get full XP, I should probably hit him with another dot. And since I am full HP and I don't have Lich, I might as well get in there, see if I can't land a hit or two. There we go, I got him for 5. But man, did he put a number on us. But that's good, I guess we need to get our defense up, right? Let's see how the XP looks. Wow, that was a nice jump. We went from about right here to about right there. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if a yellow is 20%, divide that by 5, that's 4%. We got like 5% off of that kill. So the 2 dots seemed to be more than enough to get, I think we're getting full XP. So that was, I mean, we could level quick. This is awesome. That's the fun thing about starting a solo character on P99 Red, is that you can level pretty quick. Now the problem with these spiders is that they do social. The wiki guide recommends going to further south. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to head a little further south, but I don't feel like it's getting any lower as we head south. I mean, we're seeing yellows and reds everywhere. So we're going to give a yellow a shot. We're going to hope we don't get any ads. I'm going to start with the snare this time, giving my pet more time to hopefully get aggro for me. Oh god. Come on. Come on, pet. Yeah, you keep telling me you're taunting the attacker. Okay, there we go. Right now the pet's getting his butt kicked. He's gonna need our help. I should have met it up more. We're getting resists all over. Pet's gonna die in a second. Okay, I need to get in there to save the pet. Don't have enough mana to cast the poison bolt, so we got, at least we got the snare on. And we gotta just hope that we can Let's try a life tap. That's a good idea. Well, especially with our HP like it is. Oof. We are probably dead right now. I should run. Darn it. Yep, there goes the pet. Wow. Okay, so yellows are a bit much for us, apparently. Oh god. He's bringing some friends. Now I ran the wrong way. Oh my good lord, I am a dead man for sure. Now I can hear their pincering right behind me. Oh god. Please don't aggro anything else. Scorpions do not KOS. Oh my gosh, I can still hear them right there. I can't believe I ran towards them by accident. Unbelievable. So this is a tough zone to level. I remember having this problem with my monk as well. Just like, you get in trouble and you've got to run so far. Apparently we're getting lucky this time. Here comes the trooper. And yep, there we go. He is gonna take care of the mob. Or not. Oh gosh. I mean, I thought he was. But it looks like he killed one and left the other one. Which doesn't make any sense. Like, once both of them are in aggro range, he should be killing both of them. So perhaps the guards just don't kill the beetles, and maybe it just looked like he sprinted to kill the beetle, but he was sprinting to kill something else. So we're going to have to run probably all the way to the zone. And zone this guy. Once again, max level pet wasted nearly immediately. But it's alright, I guess. Let's see. I want to see real quick if they are going to kill the beetle for me. I really got some distance on them. These guys are slow. I don't have sour or anything. So they do kill the beetles. I don't know how that one didn't get killed by the guard who killed the first one. I guess aggroing and killing the first beetle that the guard killed somehow made him miss the second one. It doesn't make much sense to me, but that's the only explanation I can think of. So let me see if I did any skills. Like, I think I was gonna do some tailoring on this guy, which I probably should do. Yes, I didn't start it yet, but I think I was getting ready to do some tailoring. I saved up a bunch of... Oh, what I was gonna do, I think. No, it was... Yeah, I was gonna make this guy tailor. Okay. Well, we shouldn't get too far into the field when we still need to med and summon a fresh pet, so... Anyway, I'm gonna pause it while we recover, and we'll try yet again. Gosh, this is tough, man. Alright, first pet, Con's blue, and we can get a white Con, and I think we should. Because it looks like we're gonna have to take white and yellow mobs, unless we want to just hunt a bunch of like level 2s, like these scorpions and stuff running around. But I really think it's time we started to... Like, that XP was so good on that one white kill. I think we can hunt down whites, and I'm crazy enough to perhaps even once again attempt a yellow. There we go. We got ourselves an even level pet. Let's send him in to kill some nearby skeletons while we met up. To get some bone chips back. And recover our mana. And while we recover, the pet can actually do some work for us. Why didn't I think of that before? Because we're right in the lower area. I won't use any mana. Just let the pet get some kills for us. Although if he does all the killing, do I get any XP? Let's see. I do. But it was an unnoticeable amount. It's nothing. I don't think I might not even be getting anything. It might just be saying you gain experience, but it's not really giving me experience. Of course, these mobs are so low, and you know, it might be giving me 50% of these lower level mobs. And even with the bonus, that's just how much that is. Basically next to nothing. Anyway, let's try to find... Oh, here I am jumping the gun. I'm not even half mana yet. But I think I know a safe place to med. I think the ramp that goes down into the crater is relatively safe. So let's just continue this run that I started prematurely and get there and med up there. Now, I don't think we want to try spiders. I mean, that was a yellow mob. We just tried the beetle, and it kicked our butts, right? And they have no poison. The spiders would be similar, but with poison as well. So I don't think we want to go that route. I think the best thing to do is to find the militia skeletons, which is con white, or maybe there's level variants. Maybe we can find some other mobs that con white. Definitely not the giant scorpions. An Iksar footpad is a possibility. Perhaps they have less resist or something? This is going to be tough, but this time we're definitely meting up to full before we even try. And there's a skeleton. But the pulling it is what the problem is. I said we're going to met up to full. I should follow through on that idea. Oh gosh. I'm just too eager. And the mana's coming back so fast. But you gotta account for resists. Because I know I only need a couple. Like if it's a white, my pet can almost kill it solo. So I just need like 2 dots. And to like make sure we get the kill, and also perhaps I can get the XP. Full XP. Which it looks like I did on that last attempt. So we're almost there. But we gotta find... We really want to pick out the white cons. That would be best, right? But look, this is a nice single pull, but he's red. He's a marauder. What happened to that skeleton? That was a perfect option right there. A large scorpion, that's a blue, and that'll do nicely. We hit him with the poison. We're sending in the pet. Hopefully he can get aggro pretty quick here. We can take a couple hits, it's alright. And let's back off. There we go. And now let's hit them with a Clinging Darkness. Just to do the extra damage. In fact, I want to try to get a couple hits in. So we can maybe get full XP on him. I think we can. Okay, so that was about 3%. But he was a blue, right? Pet's at full HP. Was it 3%? Let's see, a bubble is 4. So it wasn't even, it was like 2%. But it was a blue. I don't know if I got full on that or not. Poison Bolt was able to run its course. I'm trying to see if I can see the damage messages from my dots, but I'm not seeing them. So I don't know if I turned it off somehow by accident, or if it's just not on P99. I'm pretty sure they do show up on Quorum. Okay, this is a stupid idea, but it's just so tempting. I want to try this yellow. Now, if we don't get resists, I think we can do it. I think we can do it if we just don't get resists. We're going to try a Clinging Darkness to start. We got him. Send in the pet. Kite for a bit. That'll help. He's still got 98% HP. Man, this is going to be a tough one. Alright, hit him with the Poison Bolt. Resisted. Sit and med. We need to get that Poison Bolt off. Got him. Okay, sit and med. We need mana for life taps. Okay, we're getting in there before the pet dies. Looks like we're okay. I'm gonna hit him with a life tap now, because I think they will run. Boom. Okay, that was a jump. It wasn't much better than the white, but it was a jump. And we pulled it off, so kudos to us. We got a nice kill there. Have a seat, Mr. Pet. Now on this server, I do believe pets sitting helps HP regen a lot more than on Quorum. People seem to not care at all on Quorum. I was watching Classics Necro. He doesn't seem to care on Quorum, and he definitely was on top of making the pet sit on P99. So I think that's one of the differences we find between P99 and Quorum, is pet health regeneration when sitting. Definitely a factor. Now my combat sounds are so quiet, but the sounds of the environment are relatively loud. The wind. I don't want to turn off. Oh, I can turn the environment sounds off. There we go. Okay, no more wind. Combat music is already off, which is fine. Alright, we got full HP, half mana. Let's keep an eye out for skeletons. If they walk by, white or blue. There's a blue skeleton, but he's already amongst a bunch of things that will slaughter me mercilessly. I'm tempted to try another carry-on shredder. I mean, I think we just got a little bit unlucky with the resists on him. But here comes a skeleton, and it's white. That sounds like the perfect thing to take out. We landed the snare. We're sending the pet in and kiting it back across this way, hoping the pet gets aggro before too long. But look, this guy's already getting his butt kicked. We're gonna hit him with a poison bolt and then just let the pet finish him off. Clinging Darkness is already worn off. Wow, it's that fast. Wow. I'm wondering if I should even use it. Maybe, I guess it's good for pulling because it prevents the mob from catching up to me. Gives my pet more time to steal the aggro. So we're halfway through this yellow bubble. Both of our dots have worn off. We could hit him again, but he's so low on HP. I think we should just let the pet finish him off. And let's see if we get full XP or not. I think the pet got half on that one. So we need more than just a poison bolt and a clinging darkness to get full XP. But now we know. So what else would we do? Let me take a look at my spell kit here. We got life tap. What does Grim Aura do? I haven't played. Oh, I got a disease cloud. Okay, I think that's relatively useless actually, but I could be wrong. Let me hit up P99 Necro and research. I've forgotten what these spells I have do while we're medding up here, which we're already almost full because we're such a low level. Let's see. Disease Cloud, it only does 1 damage per tick, but for a long time. So that would really just get us aggro. We don't want that. We got our life tap, Clinging Darkness, and Poison Bolts seem like kind of all we got going for us. Grim Aura would give us an attack buff. So maybe we should be, since we can steal life, maybe we should be trying to use that. Do I have it memmed? I do. So let's throw a Grim Aura on ourselves. Give ourselves a little attack buff, and let's get involved in the fight. Keep our defense up. Let's see how our defense is doing. Our defense is at very bad, 21. So it's not capped, but I think it's kind of close because it's what, 5 per level? We're level 5, so I think the cap is probably 25. So we're keeping it up all right. Let's see what we can find to kill here. If we could get another large scorpion. There's a large scorpion, but it's yellow. Oof, but we are full. There's a blue skeleton, and there's a red greater scale bone. So you see, this is dangerous. It's so dangerous. There's another Iksar footpad. We managed to kill him last time. Let's try it again. Let's really hope and pray that we get little to no resistage like we did last time. That was really nice. Wow, the mouse is hard to get used to. It's more sensitive on this game for me than it was prior. Okay, looks like the pet got aggro. Come on, Poison Bolt. There we go. Now let's get involved a little bit now, because we can always back up later. Let's get hit a little bit. Make a life tap worth it. Boom. Let's hit him again. If it lets us, it does. Boom. There, he's almost done. I think we're going to get full XP. We definitely got a lot on that one. That was it. Okay, we went from like right here, so we got 4. We got like 2.5 blue bubbles, which is 5%, I think. We got about 5%. Why am I having so much trouble looting on this server? I thought P99 was better about that. This is kind of fun, you guys. I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. Now I've got so many different series going on. I kind of hope people aren't turned off. They might get invested into the progress of a certain character like Marrow, and they might not like to see the other stuff, but I really enjoy the different dynamics and gameplays and zones, and I feel like it keeps it fresh. For me, all my characters are kind of like a family. I feel like in a sense they know each other because they're all being played by the same player, I guess. But I can understand why. I've noticed a difference in the number of likes from Sendrith the Cleric's videos and Marrow's videos. So I think there are some people who are invested in Marrow and maybe just don't like to watch Sendrith's the Cleric's videos. In fact, I think his first video got a downvote. But you know, what I enjoy doing's got to come first. So I apologize for that, you guys. But you know, the Marrow grind, it gets a little, you know, when I compare it to like the other things I could be doing, I like alting. And the thing is, on this server, we have so long before Kunark. You know, if you think about it, we have so long. So my thinking is, there's no rush to get one character to max. Why not bounce back and forth, keeping it fresh? It makes it feel nice when you're not grinding the same kind of grind over and over again every play session. Maybe one session I'm grinding some halflings, and then when I don't feel like grinding halflings, I can get in group and unrest on Sendrith, right? By the way, we're trying to... Oh, wait, come back. No, 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 no. Oh, we almost aggroed a bandit, but we did not, luckily. So we got a scorpion who is yellow to us, but we seem to be on it right now. We're doing pretty well. Getting really lucky with resists. Really lucky. Alright, now we want to get full XP, so we got to get in there. Hopefully land a couple hits. And then take a couple hits, which will be good for make sure the pet can win. We did land a couple hits. And now we're going to back off and then life tap. Shaboom. It only does 9, but I think that's enough to really help secure us the extra 8 XP. And here we go. It jumped up. 2 more yellow bubbles. So that's like, what are two yellow bubbles? 8%? Did I just get 8%? I think I just got 8%. This is pretty cool. I mean, we are only level 5, but still, epic amounts of XP. So we're definitely gonna get to 6 pretty quick here. Let me pause it while we met up. Okay, now here's an interesting situation here. We have an Iksar bandit fighting a scaled wolf. Now he's kicking the wolf's ass because he's red. But I'm semi-tempted. No. He just beat him too much. He's only down to 76%. He would still be able to kill us fairly easily, I think. I think he's red. He's not just like barely red. Pretty sure he's red, if you know what I mean. Alright, let's get revenge on this carry-on shredder. This might even be the same one. Oh. Resist. Get in there, pet. Get in there. Get him. Get him. There we go. Gives us time to try to land another dot. There we go. I think I'm going to go with 2 poison bolts this time. Instead of a clinging darkness. I think clinging darkness doesn't do as much damage per mana. And we're landing a couple hits. It's nice. Okay. I think poison bolt ran its course. There we go. It just ran its course. Hit him with another one. Landed, and we need a life tap. Oh gosh, we're gonna waste part of that dot. We're gonna get an ad, and that's gonna be all she wrote. Oh no, we gotta save the pet. Okay, if there's any hope, it's in us. I don't know. I guess we got a life tap, and we got it. Oh, we got 22. Okay, we gotta run. We lost. We lost this one, boys. And I don't even know if we have the HP to escape. We got an ad. We're at 26% HP. I feel like we're moving slower than we should be. What is that? Oh, that's my Grimoire. Okay, I thought my snare was on me. Oh gosh, I got mobs intercepting my path here. Not good. Don't need ads right now. Once again, max level pet eats the dust. And I have to make the long run to the guards. But hey, the kills, we're doing better. We got, what was it, like 4 or 5 kills before this happened this time? And we got a bunch of XP. We're definitely going to ding before the end of this recording, at least tonight. But it looks like we're SOL on the guards. Look, there's none in sight. It's like, did someone train them somewhere or something? They're probably just out of like the clip plane. Oh, here's a trooper. Gosh, these beetles are so slow. Anyway, I'm going to pause it while we recover from this. I don't want to make this video too long. But we are almost leveled. Like one more kill and we'll be level 6. That's pretty cool. Alright, we got another max level pet on our second try. Luckily, I picked up Reclaim Energy to help with having to summon multiple pets to try to get max. I'm wondering how I'm doing on bone chips though. I've only got 8 left, so we're going to need to farm some bone chips. I'm going to do that while we recover our mana. Sick Gaboptic on some decaying skeletons. Just pick up their bones. I think maybe they're still giving me XP. No, those I think are level 1. Scorpions would, but not worth hunting. Alright, almost back to the crater now. I've killed about 6 decaying skeletons, and I have yet to get a single bone chip. Wow. And the drought continues. Well, let's see what we can do here. We got enough for now. When we can farm them when we need them. You know, which will be another like 2 or 3 failed combat instances. So here we are back in the crater. Gonna med up to full. And then kill something. Alright, we're gonna start it off easy with a blue skeleton. We landed a Clinging Darkness on him. We want to let him get relatively close just to avoid ads before we do this, which is sick the pet on him. Let him hit us a little bit. Hopefully pet can get aggro. So we can do this. Poison Bolt. There we go. Clinging Darkness has worn off, and apparently he just hates us. So we have to take the whole fight on that one, but that's okay. We got the Iksar regen anyway. So this is going to be fun. I've read some things about Iksar Necros that like at level 50 to 60, Lich like doesn't even make your health go down pretty much. Your HP regen is that good. It increases in its power at certain levels. So pretty cool. I'm watching people in the out of character chat, which is server wide on P99 Red, and it's just like it just seems so scary to me. They'll say like any ports and stuff like that, and or like 50s XP looking for more. Like understandable. You gotta find people to group with, but you know, you could also be announcing and connecting up with someone who just wants to kill you. It's an interesting atmosphere here. Although from what I hear, people say usually it's pretty honest. Like, you know, it's not happening a lot. That's what people say. But my experience on Sendrith is that it is. There's a ton of ganking going on. And I've heard stories about people, you know, getting a port from somebody and getting ported to some different location and ambushed by a bunch of characters. So, I don't know. I'm going to play it cool, play it solo mostly. Alright, I gotta be careful. These bandits are red, but this footpad here that I have targeted is white. So we're gonna grab him as soon as we're able. But we gotta make sure he's not in range of one of his red friends. He's getting away. I'd like to med to full, but we're gonna grab him now. to send the pet in early because it'll take the pet a while to get aggro anyway. If he even manages to get aggro. There, he did. Now we're going to hit him with a poison bolt. And that's going to get us aggro. We're going to try to take a hit or two before we... Oh, that dinged us. My pet just kicked his butt too fast. So I think we only got half on that. But ding, level 6. Whoop-de-doo, baby. See, now the problem is, how am I going to know when I have a max level pet? Well, the only way I can know is by looking at his hits. Now we're seeing Gabtuck hitting for 12 a lot of the time. Nothing higher than 12. Same with our previous pet, Shiptick. So we can thereby know, and I could also look it up. But I think it would tell me the same thing, that the level 12 pet has a max hit of, yes, the level 4 pet can be level 3 to 5 and melee damage of 8 to 12. So that means the level 3 pet will hit for a max of 8. The level 4 pet will hit for a max of 10. The level 5 pet will hit for a max of 12. So what I have to do now that I'm 6 is every time I summon a pet, I've got to get close enough to see how much damage he's doing on each hit. So I got to actually try him out in combat before I know one way or the other. Oh, this guy is walking straight towards us. Let's get out of his way. But yeah, they don't seem to come to the wall, so I think we're okay. Anyway, pretty much finished. I just wanted a short session tonight. Been watching a TV show with the wife almost every night. Usually I get like an hour to an hour and a half in on EQ, and then we watch together. Especially lately because she seems like she's worried about me. I've had some sort of bacteria like around my eyes. It makes them very dry and red, like that soft skin around your eyes. And we've had it before. She already has medicine. Like, she's had it, I've had it. She already has medicine for it that I've been using. But she just feels like I'm looking like I'm older and weaker, and so she's worried about me. So I am putting in a little extra wife time lately to appease her, make her... Because I honestly do feel fine. Like, there's nothing to worry about, but... You know, I want her to feel fine as well about me. So watching the TV show with her instead of playing a bunch of EQ, she blames EQ. You play too much. But I don't, though. Like, I really don't. But I mean, sometimes I'll have a long session, and I think that's what she's really thinking of. But she just extrapolates that to all my sessions. Alright, we got 1 resist on our poison bolt. And this guy is putting up quite a fight. We're gonna get in here, take a couple of hits. I think he might have poisoned the pet. Oh, we got him though. I don't know what that is. My pet like landing some sort of nuke on these guys? I don't know what that spell effect is. Maybe it's something I'm doing. So we got about 3% for that kill, which was white. So did we only get half? Or is that just how it is now at level 6? I don't know. But that was, I guess, a bit risky because there's a ton of these little beetles running around here, so... But whatever, what's done is done. We got away with it this time, unlike last time. This one's just a blue. And we're going to wrap it up here in a second, but I'm just not quite done. The wife's hanging up the laundry she hand washes, and I think that's when I'll be done. I don't think we're looking like we're going to get full XP on this kill, but I can give it a shot with a couple of life taps. That will definitely help. And there I landed a piercing. Yeah, well, we got like 2%. It is a blue. And it gave us some bone chips, which is nice. So yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up. Just wanted to introduce this guy. I thought he'd be pretty fun. I think I had some complaints about the P99 Red Sendrith videos, which are understandable, because I think they're kind of lackluster as well, because I'm just like nuking giants and then getting my butt kicked and running. And it's interesting if you're impressed by clerics soloing giants, which actually is kind of impressive. A level 24 cleric soloing those giants in Worstless Woods, but it wasn't all that exciting to watch. But I got Duxa installed, so we'll probably revisit Sendrith anyway. And I'll try to get into the rhythm of the camp and just film the action and watch the XP flow. You can see how much XP I get per kill, and that might help make it a little more interesting. But also this guy I think is going to be kind of fun to watch. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this introduction to Rakshassa. I'll catch you next time.